Thank you for that clap. That shows that our SQL and ASQL are quite handsome. Kindly stand. Please be seated.
The road to success and greatness is always paved and laid with consistent hard work. Outwork your competitors, be authentic, and above all, chase your dreams.
A very good evening to one and all present here. Our respected and honored chief guest, Brigadier Joydeep Mukherjee, Maratha Light Infantry Regiment Center. Our guest of honor, Mr. Vinod Bamni. Our principal, Reverend Father Dr. Savio Abreu. Our manager and director, Reverend Father Ronald D'Souza. Our vice principal, Reverend Father Sebastian Pereira. The four headmistresses, and all our teachers, mentors, and you participants.
After an enthusiastic display of your talents and competing with 20 schools, I'm sure that all your hard work and energy has brought out the best in you.
So here we are in the most awaited part of this magnanimous event. Freedom is the oxygen for the soul, the Valedictory ceremony.
On the occasion of the 75th Independence Day of India.
The art of dance is the impulse that brings you back to the person who you are. The best getaway to the world of dance is to dance your heart out and to find the creative side of your life.
To commence this valedictory ceremony, here are our boys with their movements of grace to lift our inner being.
In
award for mesmerizing performance.
A special word of gratitude to teacher Vrushali and teacher Stella for training these young students. Living in a state of gratitude is the gateway to grace.
It is such a great pleasure to have amidst us such a well-known and noted personality. To tell us more about our esteemed chief guest, Master Neil will introduce our chief guest.
Where is Neil? What you're telling me?
Anything you say, any action you do, it bears your signature. I, Master Neil Chivakundi, will now introduce our esteemed chief guest, Brigadier Joydeep Mukherjee, for today's valedictory function. Brigadier Joydeep Mukherjee was commissioned into Maratha Light Infantry Regimental on 11 December 1993, having passed out from Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. During his 29 years of military career, the officer has had varied command in all mountain and amphibious environment. The officer is a graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington Senior Command Course, HDOC course. Some of the prestigious staff and GSO 3 operations, Colonel GS International Security of Course of Eastern Command, called Colonel GS Training IMA Dehradun and Deputy Commander of Brigade. The officer has also served as instructor at Indian Military Academy Dehradun and is presently tenating the appointment of Commandant Maratha Light Infantry Regimental Center, Belgaum, with effect from 21 March 2022. Brigadier Joydeep Mukherjee has had varied field and operations: Operation Rakshak in Jammu and Kashmir, Operation Meghdoot in Siachen Glacier, counter-insurgency operations in Jammu and Kashmir, has commanded and Rashtriya Rifles Battalion on line of actual control in Operation Rakshak and 28 Sector Assam Rifles under Operation Hifazat along the line of actual control along eastern borders. The officer, during his various assignments, has been awarded General Officer Commanding in Chief Northern Command Commendation Card and Chief of Army Staff Commendation Card. The officer is married to Mrs. Mrinalini Mukherjee, a graduate of MA in English and BA. The lady is qualified in Theta Healing, hypnotherapy and soft skills training. The couple is blessed with two daughters, namely Miss Megha Mukherjee, who is undergoing her third year law, and Miss Preeta Mukherjee, who is studying in 12th Standard Humanities. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, Neil.
I now request our honored principal, Reverend Father Dr. Savio Abreu, to felicitate our honored and esteemed chief guest.
Thank you, Father.
I request the assistant headmistress of our primary section, Mrs. Carmelin De Mello, and the assistant headmistress of the Sunbeam Nursery, Mrs. Chema Sungat, to felicitate the dignitaries.
Thank you, teachers. A patriotic song is an emotion that brings out the spirit of unity amongst all our fellow countrymen.
So here are our cabinet members to present their sonorous euphony.
छुड़ा दे हम हिया वाले वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम
That was an amazing performance. A truly amazing vice principal is hard to find and impossible to forget.
So here we have a very enthusiastic Vice Principal, Reverend Father Sebastian Pereira, to deliver his message. It happens in technological world. Sometimes we get into all these difficult situations. Let me ask you a final question. I know there was a Shabda Kosha and all the mentors were tested today. How much they know. All the time teachers test the students, but today the mentors were tested. Let me ask you one question for this audience. Which is the biggest nation? The point will be added to your GC, huh? Which one? Russia, India, yes? The examination, yes. Anybody else? The biggest nation that we have is the imagination. Respected Chief Guest, Brigadier Joydeep Mukherjee, Guest of Honor, Mr. Vinod Bamni, our Rector and Manager, Reverend Father Ronnie D'Souza, our Principal, Reverend Father Savio Abrio, and all the 4 section HMs, all my dear friends, support staff, teaching staff, especially all the parents of our cabinet members who are present here. Good evening and welcome to this valedictory function. All this imagination, as I mentioned, has taken place. And what is the theme of this today's day? Freedom is the oxygen for the soul. That was very well depicted. All of you all, I'm sure in this campus tomorrow we'll find less oxygen because so many people are breathing here the same oxygen. And that oxygen was created, the free oxygen, freedom, that by our freedom fighters. And this amazing day wasn't possible if the audience, the participant was not involved. We would like to thank all of you, your principals and all the teachers who prepared you all and sent here. The first event was Swatantra Shabda Kosha, where teachers participated in answering the current affairs, the questions. I'm sure your teachers have told you all how difficult it was and how easy it was not to guess the answers. And that made them, yes, tough another day. But that was another imagination. The second, Chitrakala, the artist on the right on top, touching the sky on the top roof, top the terrace, they have depicted what is all about freedom in and through their imagination, the artistic work that they have depicted what is meant to be a freedom, true freedom. Hridaya Raga, truly they won our heart. Dil, courage, all they have taken up, and Dil Chata Hai Mo. This kind of aspect from all the singers who brought forth their message of what is true freedom in their melodious singing. Almost the judges said they have filled some of the gap which is created by the Nightingale, the late Nightingale of India, and that what been created by the singers in through their melodious singing. Nitya, that is dance. Surely the building was shaking. We were down working and we were feeling like almost coming on top and watching each and every dance that are done here on this stage. They shook the building, foundation of the building, like the freedom fighters shook our enemies and gave this freedom to all of us to be free citizens of a country. Dear friends, and that shaking really invites us to shake our every aspect that binds us, maybe our voices, maybe our not so good habits, to shake ourselves and be free of citizens of our country. And that last was the film, the short film documentary. They feasted our eyes and gave us what is true, a day that they had, and what is true freedom. And this imagination, this event wasn't possible if our really cabinet weren't here. And they are the members. Can I have a look at them? Give them a round of applause. This was possible. Freedom is an oxygen for our soul, and this was an oxygen for our school that they have brought about the change. Thank you, boys. And it was led by Sir Savio. We thank all of them and thank also their parents. They have worked day and night, toiled day and night to do every aspect of this function. Finally, I would like to thank the participant. Winner could be anybody. It was anybody's guess. But finally, we have come here to learn. These trophies, certificates means nothing if they are not contributed something to your learning and your knowledge. Otherwise, they remain only in their cupboards and your files. Dear friends, I'm sure you have learned a lot, made a new friend, got a new experience what is to be means of freedom. I would like to wish my 2 words, I'm sure it was not 2 words, but the inspiring person who inspires me, or this late US President John F. Kennedy, and he asked in his inaugural address, ask not what country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. And this let us turn into, ask not what your country can do for you or school can do for you. Ask what you can do for your school and a country. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Father. Dance is your pulse, your heartbeat, your breath. It's the rhythm of your life. It's the expression in time and moment, in the moments of happiness, sadness, and envy.
So here we have our cabinet members to present their aesthetic and artistic dance.
एक तेरा नाम है साजा हो
बड़ी कोशिश कुछ तो कर हमने को जीत कर मुझे कब से इंतजार था आज की शाम का अब देखो क्या करता है ये पता है तो साल का किसी के भी आगे झुका नहीं हाँ मैं हूँ उस देश का बैठ के ले नजारा इस ट्रैवल और बेस का सीधा चलूं या चलूं ढाई ढाई चाल बैक खेल मेरा होगा ये देख लंबी रेस का तेरा पैसा है मैं वो कभी चुकाऊंगा तुझे मिट्टी कर दूंगा या फिर मिट्टी में मिल जाऊंगा तो पीका मैं वो करके दिखाऊंगा दुनिया से हूँ खाली हाथ नहीं जाऊंगा मैं जब से पकड़ छाड़ दूंगा तुझको मैं उखाड़ दूंगा जहाँ से तू आया है ना वहीं तुझे गाड़ दूंगा यही जमीन पे आज तुझे ही पछाड़ दूंगा झंडा इंडिया का उठे गाड़
हमने कहा है तुम भी कहो हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो
Thank you boys for elegant performance.
Mother Teresa once quoted, "Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier."
With these precious words, I request our chief guest to address this.
I'm audible? Respected Principal, Reverend Father Savio, Vice Principal, Reverend Father Sebastian, honorable dignitaries in front of me, parents, and my wonderful children. A message that henceforth, whenever we get a phone call, and when we receive it, instead of saying hello, let us say Vande Mataram. So I begin this evening with greeting you, Vande Mataram. And before I move any further, let me congratulate the wonderful performance by the students that I have witnessed over here. The kind of energy, it is very effusive, and once again I would like to give them a very big applause for the outstanding performance which they have displayed. You know, when today morning I was told that I also have to give a speech, so I was wondering what to speak. It's very easy for me to speak to 2,000 men, soldiers. but it's very difficult to speak to a group of 200 students because it's a very young mind, very impressionable mind, and that makes the job very challenging. So I thought, why prepare anything? Let me speak from the heart. So I don't have any script. Whatever I speak from my heart. So when the invite came from Reverend Father Savio to attend this valedictory function, we were trying to, my staff came to me and said, sir, will you be attending? It's quite a busy day. Immediately after 2 days of chutti, there were a lot of things planned. I said, no, I would like to go because I too am from, my schooling I have done it from St. John's the Baptist High School, Thane. And I wanted to perhaps relive those school days. And ever since I came here, I was sitting, one song kept ringing in my mind. That was also played very extensively in the movie Three Idiots. You know which song? Give me some sunshine, give me some rain, give me another chance, I want to grow up once again. So it kept ringing in my mind, and I felt that if I had got a chance to grow up once again, perhaps I would walk in the hallowed portals of St. Paul's High School. I have no regrets. I had perhaps one of the best schooling, as I said, in St. John's. But what we missed was the all-round development which the school must offer these days. Everybody can't be good in studies. There are certain students who are good in extracurricular activities, good in sports. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to explore our other facets. We were quite bookish. Our knowledge was confined to the walls of the school, and seldom we got an opportunity to use the playgrounds. I exhort the students not to make that mistake. Indulge into everything that a school has to offer. Be it sports, be it games, be it music, be it dance, anything and everything. Find a niche for yourself. Don't let a sense of defeat come into you if you don't score 90 marks or 80% marks. We teach our children to be good achievers, but we seldom teach our children how to accept defeat. Accept defeat is part of your life. If things go wrong, as sometimes they will, take it in your stride. It's a very long life. Eventually it will all even out. So then don't feel bad if you lose marks in one exam. There's always a next time. And as we celebrate the 75 years of Indian independence, our patriotism runs very high. But let this feeling of patriotism remain with us round the year. It's highest during Independence Day and Republic Day, and then it all starts tapering down. Come 15 August, we all remember, then we forget. Then come 26 January, we again all wake up. Our nationalistic fervor rises, then we again forget. So let that not happen to you. As the Vice Principal correctly brought out, it's our nation. Whatever we are today, we have come a long way. And when we look to the year 2047, when we completing 100 years of our independence, you children will be here where we are standing. What kind of world would you like to live in? What kind of India would you like to see? That you have to shape from today onwards. and I am sure you all are working towards it. On this day, I would just urge each one of you to take a pledge to become good human beings. Let there be more compassion amongst us. We can be good engineers, we can be good doctors, we can be good sportsmen, or any damn field which we may choose. But the choice to become a good human being lies with us. So let's take a pledge, whatever comes our way, whatever we have, whatever share is there in store for us, let God Almighty shower the choicest blessing on us. But let's not get angry on our Almighty if something goes wrong. So let's be good human being, and I am sure when I come back to the school, maybe another 20 years, 30 years down the line, with a walking stick, I'll be quite proud to say that on 16th of August 2022, I was present in this school. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful message.
Freedom is the oxygen for the soul, aims at developing young minds that are the pillars of tomorrow. The inter-school events organized here at St. Paul's High School helps each and every student in interaction, collaboration, and above all, to relive the culture of India.
A patriotic song encourages you to do something good for your own country. It brings a sense of fulfillment and responsibility towards your nation and initiates a feeling in you to cherish the significance of your motherland and feel proud of it.
So here we have our boys to play the strings of your heart and add their soothing voice to this valedictory celebration.
सच्चाइयों के बल पे आगे तो बढ़ते रहना सच्चाइयों के बल दोगे एक दिन तुम संसार को बदल के रख दोगे एक दिन तुम संसार को बदल के इंसाफ की डगर पे बच्चों दिखाओ चल के ये देश है तुम्हारा बेटा तुम्हीं हो बन के इंसाफ की डगर पे बच्चों दिखाओ चल के ये देश है तुम्हारा बेटा तुम्हीं हो कल के मेरा मुल्क मेरा देश मेरा ये वतन शांति का उन्नति का प्यार का जगन मेरा मुल्क मेरा ये वतन शांति का उन्नति का प्यार का जगन इसके वास्ते मिसाल है मेरा तन मेरा मन है वतन है वतन है वतन जाने मन जाने मन जाने मन है वतन है वतन है वतन जाने मन जाने मन जाने मन मेरा मुल्क मेरा देश मेरा ये वतन शांति का उन्नति का प्यार का जगन इसके धरती से बने तेरे मेरे ये वतन इसकी धरती से मेरे वास्ते वतन इसने ही सिखाया हमको जीने का चलन जीने का चलन इसके वास्ते मिसाल है मेरा तन मेरा मन है वतन है वतन है वतन जाने मन जाने मन जाने मन है वतन है वतन है वतन जाने मन जाने मन जाने मन मेरा मुल्क मेरा देश मेरा ये वतन शांति का उन्नति का प्यार का जगन वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू है वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू है वतन मेरे वतन है वतन मेरे वतन मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से तूही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू है वतन मेरे वतन है वतन मेरे वतन है वतन मेरे वतन है वतन मेरे वतन
Thank you, boys, for that melodious performance. A special word of gratitude to Teacher Mahadevi, Teacher Sujata, and Sir Deepak for training our young students.
I request our coordinator, Sir Savio Manthan, to kindly come up on the stage and announce the names of our sponsors.
A very good evening to one and all present here. I would like to place on record at the very outset all the sponsors who have been generous and extremely kind enough in coming forward and helping us to make this event a grand one. First of all, I would begin with our own management, who has sponsored 40,000 for this event. Let's give them a round of applause. Aptech Aviation Academy has sponsored rupees 15,000, and that is what is utilized for the GC and the runners-up. Parvati Constructions has sponsored 12,000 along with the trophies that you all can see presented over here. Mr. Hanagandi has sponsored 10,000, Mr. Jitendra 7,000, Mrs. Madhuri 5,000 and Mr. Shrekar 5,000. Now there are many others who have helped us and sponsored their hard work, and that is the parents of the cabinet members. A round of applause to them who came forward and did so much for this institution. We are blessed to have you, dear parents, because it's not only we teachers, it's when you come forward to help us, we can run the show as and how we want it. We had amidst us Mrs. Jyoti Dodmani, the HOD of Kannada of Blooming Buds, who had the honor of being the guest of honor for today. And that was because that is the first school to enter our campus. And we appreciate this discipline. A special word of gratitude to our ex-students, Master Swarup Kaure, Master Morris Vegas, and Master Praneeth Kalyan Shetty, who, in spite of their busy schedule and studies, have come here to share their knowledge to the juniors. If you can see everything around, it's all under the guidance of these ex-students, who are also former cabinet members of St. Paul's High School. A big word of gratitude to our teachers. I would not want to mention only the people who have contributed financially. That's why I'm putting forth all the other benefactors also. A big thank you to all our teachers who waited till night 12:30 and helped our children to complete this project. Let's give them a round of applause. And not to forget all our students under the guidance of Brother Anthony, the media team that is playing a major role today. If everything is live, even the dance uploaded on the YouTube, the drawing, everything is uploaded on the YouTube already. The entire inaugural, valedictory, singing, everything is live. You can see around our little ones who are going around and getting this thing covered. They are just in class 4, class 5, class 6 and trained under Brother Anthony. A big thank you to Brother who's preparing our students for a brighter future. Thank you, dear boys, and God bless all of you.
Thank you, sir.
We are now into the very last phase of this valedictory ceremony and a few moments behind before unleashing the prizes. The excitement, the nervousness, the dedication and the hard work are all worth the wait.
So, to let out all these emotions, not by words, but by actions, and to sparkle these moments of excitement, here we have our high school students with a power-packed, energetic dance.
જિગ્નેશભાઈ કેમ છો? મજામાં ભાઈ, મજામાં. તમે?
હું પણ મજામાં છું.
અરે મોટા ભાઈ, આ વારી નવરાત્રીનો પ્લાન કે છે?
નવરાત્રી? અરે તમે ગુજરાત તો આવો.
शुभ घड़ी जेलावी आजा आजा टमटमाता शमना जेलावी
पापा पापा, ये सब क्या है?
अरे पुत्र, ये तो पंजाब का टशन है। ये है अपना भांगड़ा।
¿Quién eres tú? Era un amigo cielo y tierra y no te encontré. Y llegas hoy tan de repente. He sentido que la vida como tu querer.
ना मैं समझा ना मैं जाना जो तुमने मुझसे कहा है सेनोरिटा, मगर फिर भी न जाने क्यों मुझे सुन के अच्छा लगा है सेनोरिटा।
अरे ये क्या कर रहे हो? थीम तो स्टेट डांस ऑफ इंडिया है ना? हाँ ठीक है।
No debí mirar, quédate cerca de mí.
मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना सेनोरिटा, छोड़ के दो दुनिया में ये देखा तो है क्या, तो आओ जाने पूरे हम होता हम है क्या सेनोरिटा, सुनो सुनो सेनोरिटा कहते हैं हम क्या।
मैं दुश्मन से नहीं डरता, मैं भारत का जवान हूँ। मैं दुश्मन से नहीं डरता, मैं भारत का जवान हूँ। मरुस्थल की रेत हूँ मैं सियाचिन का आसमान हूँ। मैं दुश्मन से नहीं डरता, मैं भारत का जवान हूँ। आज कल और हमारा भविष्य हमेशा सुनहरा हो। मैं सरहद पर खड़ा हूँ, तुम मेरे आंगन पर पहरा दो। मैं सरहद पर खड़ा हूँ, तुम मेरे आंगन पर पहरा दो।
मेरी दर्द चीर के निकल चुका मौका मिले तो करना ये दोबारा। जुनून के आग में उबर के मेरी कोशिशों को चाहिए ना कोई और सहारा।
boys with that energetic performance.
This performance surely deserves another huge round of applause and a huge cheer. Gratitude is the ability to experience life as a gift. It liberates us from the prison of preoccupation.
I now request Master Joel D'Souza to administer the vote of thanks, which will be followed by the prize distribution.
The best and the beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be said to our heart. Thank you is one among them. I, Joel D'Souza, consider it a great privilege to perform to vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have witnessed this memorable and successful event. On behalf of our school, St. Paul's High School, I would like to thank and express my gratitude to our Chief Guest, Brigadier Joydeep Mukherjee, for sparing his valuable time for us and grace this event. A big thank you to Reverend Father Savio Abru and Reverend Father Sebastian Pereira, who are a constant source of energy, support, and motivation for giving us this opportunity to organize this inter-school culture event. My heartfelt thanks goes to all our teachers and volunteers who have worked beyond their comfort zones and have always been motivating and working to make this event the most happening thing. I would like to thank the media team for capturing some wonderful moments for us. I would like to thank our support staff and electricians for keeping all the necessary things ready for this event. I extend my hearty congratulations for all the winners and participants for their active participation in this event. Finally, a big thank you for all the students who have worked tirelessly on the stage and behind the stage to make this event the most happening thing. Thank you and God bless us all.
Thirst for victory fuels passion, and this passion leads to greatness. We have now reached the much-awaited part of this valedictory ceremony, the prize distribution.
It's now time to unleash the crown of victory, to find whether your dedication, hard work have paid off.
I invite our Honorable Principal, Reverend Father Dr. Savio Abru, to announce the results of Nritya Anwar, that is dance.
I'm sure you're all waiting very eagerly for the results. Yes? Okay. So did you all perform well? Okay, that's good. Did all perform well? Oh, great. Yes, okay. So these are the results of the dance. Okay, the first place. Should I start with first or last?
huh? Okay. The third place in the dance competition goes to St. Paul's School. No? Oh, sorry. St. Paul's is the host, so they cannot be. Okay. The third place in the dance competition goes to St. Joseph's Convent High School. Let's give them a good round of applause. Okay, now coming to the second place. But actually looking at those trophies, I thought if I had danced, probably I would have got one of those prizes. They look quite good actually. Okay, so we come to the second place. The second place in the dance competition goes to M.V. Herwadkar. Okay, now coming to the most important, the first place. And looking at the team that has won, I know probably teacher Meena may not be able to feature in the dance. Okay, neither can I also, because after looking at this name, definitely both of us will not be able to feature. Because they say small is beautiful, right? Yes? Yes? Okay. The winner of the dance competition is Little Scholars Academy High School. Okay, now the second is the singing. But I've never been a good singer. So I shall invite Father Sebastian to come and announce the names. He's a much better singer than me.
I request our Vice Principal, Reverend Father Sebastian Pereira, to announce the results of Hridaya Raag, that is singing. Shall I announce? I can't hear. Okay. No doubt, all your singing will be captured and it's on the YouTube. Okay? However, all of you did well, and when I met the judge, he said, Father, the singing was excellent. All of them far beyond excellent. And they said it was difficult to judge the event. Thus, we have the results. The third place goes to, any guesses? St. Paul's sang? It was Valedictory. Okay, the third place goes to Hridaya International High School. Kindly hurry up. Kindly quickly hurry up. Hurry up slowly. time? Yes? Later on. Some are feeling hungry, I guess. And the second place. I think sir has forgotten to type the name. Second place, I can see Tiranga over there. Flag over there. India Gate shadow over there. And the second place. Any guesses? No. Guesses are good. At least take your name. Whichever is the loudest school will give the place. St. Paul. What? I can't use the mix. Let us ask the chief guest. Can you say, can you identify which school? Everybody is shouting, right? The loudest school. Again. Let us ask the media club. Selvan, what do you think? And yes, that's right. Everyone has faster. I think your prize will be kept here only. Give them a round of applause. Loudly. Cheer for your team. Yes. Silence, please. Order. So, Ami Brigade is here. Okay. Any guesses for the first place? I know you all love St. Paul's. Anna boys. Isn't it? I know you are lot of boys. Their sisters also laughing, agree with us. Any guesses? Teacher Meena, you will give for next 8 days free Byju's. Okay, the first place goes to India. Yes, the first place goes to me.
Yes, all of you? I think the heart is beating at a fast rate. Any guess? We are unable to hear. Okay. The first place goes to MVM.
Thank you, Father, and thank you, teacher.
I request the headmistress of our high school to announce the results of Swatantrata Shabdkosh, that is quiz.
This was a very challenging event, and this was for the mentors. Every time we have the students participating, and we expect the answers from the students. But today it was nice to feel, I suppose, the mentors must have really felt what it is to be in the shoes of the children or the student participants. Every question that was asked, there was silence. There was silence for a minute, and then 2 minutes, and there was a lot of guesswork. Sometimes the answers were right. Sometimes it was a pass. Sometimes they gave the answer, but it was negative marking. With all those mixed feelings, I suppose all the mentors today must have experienced what the children go through when we fire questions at them. So here are the results. But before the result, I announce the result. I request our principal, Dr. Reverend Father Savio Abreu, to crown the mentors, as the mentors are the backbone of education. The third place, anyone who can guess, mentors. Among the mentors, anyone of you, you know how you have answered. Any guesses? Yes? This is also a question to you, dear mentors. Anyone who participated? Any guess? Mentors? Yes? No one? School. Okay. It's nice. This was a very nice event. be conducted for the mentors. And the third place goes to Divine Providence Convent High School. I request teachers. Before I announce the second one, the second winner, I would also like to say that Divine Providence is my alma mater, and so I'm very proud. The second place goes to just now we have had lot of songs, dances. We sang in praise, in glory of our nation. Any guess? We expressed our gratitude. We expressed our love to our nation. Anyone who can guess? I have given the clue. We said that we all love our nation. Yes, that's right. Love Day, Central School, that's the second place. I call upon our primary headmistress, teacher Hridaya Swami, to come and announce the further results.
Can you guess which? Yes, tell me. Yes, you are right, Teacher Meera. St. Joseph. The first place goes to St. Joseph's Convent High School.
not linger on. It is MV Herwadkar High School. Second place goes to, yes, any guesses? No. Okay, the second place goes to Divine Providence. I request Teacher Rufa, the headmistress of the Sunbeam Nursery, to take over.
Any guesses for the first prize? Yes? First prize winners? Come on, tell me. Okay. The first prize goes to St. Joseph's. Drawing competition. Any guesses for the third prize for drawing competition? The third prize goes to Angri International School.
second prize goes to Divine Mercy High School. And the first prize goes to Divine Providence High
All the dignitaries, can you take your seats? Here down. A big thank you to all the dignitaries. Heartfelt congratulations to all the participants who excelled to exhibit their talents. It's now time to reveal the general championship and the runners-up of this event. Freedom is the oxygen for the soul. So hold on to your nerves as we invite our coordinator, Sir Savio Martin, to announce the general championship winners and the runners-up for this event.
Thank you, boys. I think we have distributed enough of prizes and trophies. And I told Savio not to be too expensive. Since he has got married, he has been made quite expensive. Earlier he wasn't. He used to budget it quite well. I used to pay 40,000, he used to budget it. Now he got double. And I must complain to Vandana not to check on his budgets. Where is Savio? Our teacher Vandana is there. Is he there? No? Then why are you waiting here? No? Okay, so Savio, what else? I think his mic also got expensive. Only for checks, that's right, Mr. Mary.
Okay, so as Father has mentioned, we have already finished, checks are over. Now do you want the general championship? Yes! And do what with that? Okay. I can see more than the students, the mentors are getting tensed. Okay, fine. So I won't waste much of your time. I don't want to ask any guesses or anything like that way. Directly, we shall give it off and we will wind up. I request the SPL and ASPL to place the general championship trophies. Okay. Teacher Gambi don't want this. Now what do you want then? Fine. Bigger one. You want a better one or this is okay for you? Okay, fine. My heartfelt gratitude to our guest of honor for sponsoring the General Championship for today. A round of applause for him, please. Mr. Vinod Bamne. Okay. Sir, how much you gave me? I got only this much. Now they are saying they want a bigger one. Just check your pockets if something is there. Okay, fine. So let's go in for a bigger one. Like this no. Open your mouth. Fine. What do you all say? Whatever they say. They are the rulers of the school now. Okay? Fine, we'll give them a better one. Take it out. Sir, Vinod sir, you have to pay me again. Who will actually take this trophies? Keep thinking. Keep thinking. Independence Day, which will always be remembered in the history of our school. And that is St. Paul's High School. The runners-up goes to... I request all the dignitaries to please come on the stage first.
So you better announce right now, otherwise our guests will lose 2 kilos of their weight, going up and down, up and down.
Fine. I'll take time or shall we? ये जरा लवकर ये बाबा कंटाळा आला तुझा. Fine. Now the winners of the 75th Independence Day, the runners-up, the trophy, which I request our Honorable Chief Guest to present it to the deserving school, is Divine Providence High School. including the mentors of the school, kindly come on the stage. Thank you. And now we have the winners of the General Championship for the 75th Independence Day. Teacher Meena, wait. The General Championship winners for this inter-school event. This wonderful trophy, please bring it forward. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to present the trophy together to the winning school. So the schools are ready? They are already like one team, they may take and go. St. Joseph's
all the 20 schools that actively participated in this memorable event by making it a grand success.
I'm sure each and every aspect of this event will learn something very much. And you all will carry the memories of this event wherever you go.
Once again, congratulations to all the winners and participants for being a part of this event. Freedom is the oxygen for the soul.
May success be with you.
Good luck and God bless until we meet again.
This is Master Shreyas Gandhi, the school pupil leader of St. Paul's High School.
And this is Master Joseph Matthews, the assistant school pupil leader, signing off.
I request everyone to kindly stand in honor of the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request everyone to kindly wait as our chief guest departs. Thank you and good night.